Hello, how are you? Hope you are fine. I'm Danila and we will be talking about my lessons of English. So this information will be useful for beginners as well as for those who can speak English quite well. I don't know your age, I don't know whether you are a student, an adult, a schoolboy or a schoolgirl, I don't know that. But I'm sure you want to speak English easily and automatically. Unfortunately, in most cases people can't. When they speak, they begin to think, what form should I use? How to form a question? What actually do guys did? What tense should I use? Past simple, past perfect, present progressive? Oh my god. Well, they begin to build a phrase in that way that they do in their native language. And in English, it sounds really funny and a bit awkward. So, what's the result? People are afraid of speaking. They don't feel themselves confident. On the other hand, we have been learning English for years. Yes, for years. At school, at university, sometimes at work. Was it effective? I'm not sure. So maybe you feel that everything is at a standstill. It means no progress can be made. Why? The answer is quite clear. Because of methods. Let's remember the methods our teachers used. Read, translate, retell the text, of course learn grammar rules, a lot of grammar, do a lot of exercises, am I right? I think everybody knows the text. Moscow is the capital of Russia. Well, the world is changing every day, but nevertheless, there is nothing better than nature. That means that you should learn language as a child, with your ears, not eyes by reading, no. Well, so remember when you were a child, first you tried to speak and only after that to just to read and then write. Am I right? Well, I think it's logical. And that's why in my lessons I use communicative approach. It means that every time I make you speak, I keep you motivated. I ask you as more questions as possible to activate the work of your mind. So I give you new grammar construction, new vocabulary by speaking, not by reading, by making a dialogue with me. As a result, you will speak easily and automatically, intuitively, without thinking. Now let's get down to the next point. If you speak about Russian state exam, of course the method will be different. It depends on the structure of exam itself, because it consists of several parts, listening, reading, writing, and grammar. But of course I'll teach you grammar rules, give you new vocabulary, but what is more important, I'll teach you the right strategy. How to get the maximum score and how to save the time. Extra time for your exam can be a critical moment. And I can say that my lessons are aimed at your requirements and your needs. So to meet your requirements, it means that we can start with business English, general course, everyday English. Maybe you want to study only grammar. So it depends on your requirements. Well, in short, that is all about my lessons and my last recommendation. Create your little England yourself. By listening to the radio in English, by watching films without translation, by chatting online with your friends from other countries and also from Russia. So just immerse in English environment. Enjoy English. I wish you to do well in your studies. Good luck. Bye.